take us a moment to close the eyes. You can, with your inhalation, just bring the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, drop them down. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, inhale. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, up to the ears. Drop them down. Now bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, reach the head back up. Inhale, left ear to the left shoulder. Exhale, bring it up. A few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale, really feeling the stretch through the side. Exhale, coming back through the center. Inhale, left ear to the left shoulder. Exhale, coming back. And now just finding your center. The body's still. Feeling the sit bones grounding into the earth. You have arrived, you are here, and that is what matters. And I would like to start our practice today with a little quote. It's called "Walk Slowly." It only takes a reminder to breathe a moment, to be still. And just like that, something in me settles, softens, makes space for imperfection. The harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper, and I remember again that life isn't a relay race, that we will all cross the finish line, that waking up to life is what we're born for. As many times as I forget, catch myself charging forward without even knowing where I'm going. That many times I can make the choice to stop, to breathe and be, and walk slowly into the mystery. And this is exactly that. We're pressing that pause button. And we are opening up to ourselves, to that mystery. Perhaps opening up to our shadow, to joy, to sadness, kindness, gratefulness. Whatever that you're going through in the moment, let yourself feel it all. Feel those emotions vibrating in your body, tingling in your hands. And be grateful. Be grateful for being able to breathe, to walk on this earth, to hug your loved ones. Maybe there is a specific intention for this practice, so you can go ahead and let that emerge for yourself. Sometimes it comes as one word or as a sentence, and you can just repeat that, write it like a little mantra, repeat it 3 times to yourself. Even out loud, because nobody really can hear you where you are. And just letting that mantra, that intention sit in your heart. And with your next inhalation, I just want us to open our hearts by taking the arms out to the sides, perhaps lifting the chin up a little bit, and exhale, rounding as though you're giving yourself a nice big hug. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, hugging yourself. Inhale, opening up. And this time we bring the right arm underneath the left arm, creating these eagle arms as we call it. Your wrists can rest against each other or the tops of your palms. And we just want to push those forearms forward to create space through the shoulder blades a little bit. Your neck is in a nice straight line. You can experiment by slightly raising those elbows up, perhaps. Again, it is optional. You can just explore. A little stretch for the back. And then from here, an inhale to open ourselves up again. And exhale, left arm goes underneath the right. Again, we just make these pretzel arms, pushing the forearms forward a little bit more. Just allowing the inhale to be deep and the exhalation perhaps even longer. Amazing. And then inhale again, we open up. And exhale, we bring the hands on top of our shoulders. Take a breath here. And exhale forcefully through the nose and twist over to the left. Inhale back through the center, so it's a sharp breath. Yeah, so forceful exhale. We still focus on the inhalation, but the emphasis is more on that exhale. And we're going to go to the other side. Inhale, center, exhale, twist to the right. Continue in your own speed. This is for us to connect a bit more with our solar plexus, that internal sort of digestion place where we digest emotions. Last 2 and 1. Well done. Inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. And exhale, release your hands in front of you. Come into your tabletop position. We're just going to go into a lovely heart opener, puppy pose. So walk those arms forward. Keep your hips stacked over your knees and just melt your heart down. So forehead can rest onto the floor. Your elbows can also rest on the floor. If you want this to be a little bit more intense, perhaps, you've been working on the laptop all day, just feeling very tight through the front. So I would suggest to keep your elbows off the ground and just allow the front part of the body to just drop down closer and closer towards the floor. Arms are straight. Feeling the stretch and just being present with that sensation. Amazing. And last inhale. And exhale. All right, slowly we're going to come back into that tabletop position. And from here, tucking the toes under, we'll send the sit bones up into our downward facing dog. And just a little bit of free flowing here, free movement. You can even close your eyes and just begin to explore. I tend to just bend my knees one by one, slightly twisting to one side to the other, just to get into the sides of my body. Bending my knees, both at the same time even. So it's just nice to move. Amazing. And one last breath wherever you are. Exhale. All right, from here, let's bring the right knee towards the nose. And we'll place the foot onto the floor in between the hands somewhere, taking the left knee onto the floor as we reach the right arm up. Find a bit of a twist. Exhale, reach your right arm behind you and allow those hips to drop a little bit more down. Breathing, twisting, opening up. Amazing. And one more breath here. Exhale. All right, taking yourself up, reaching both of the arms up. And exhale, we extend through the front leg, flexing the foot, keeping your arms in the air, and a little bit of movement. Inhale, reach your arms back up, bend the right knee. Exhale, extend the leg, arms go back. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, going back. And one more, inhale. And exhale. We release then the hands down. See if you can sit onto that back heel. If that feels okay for your knee. If your knee is not happy, take the foot out and allow your left foot to just be inside of that right inner thigh. If your knee is okay, we here inhale and reach those arms up. Nice straight back, and exhale, we soften forward. Again, as far as you like here to get a bit more into that right hamstring. Plant those palms against the mat to feel the support. Last few breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. From here, we push the floor away to slowly come back forward. And we find our way back to downward facing dog. So moving really slowly today. If you generally like to, go through a nice slow yoga practice, make this even slower, more intentional. All right, then when we're ready, let's bring the left knee towards the nose. Aim for that slow transition as you guide your foot in between the hands, right knee to the floor. Reach the left arm up, take a breath. And exhale, twist a little bit more, reaching the left arm back and behind you. Allowing those hips to go a little bit more forward. As long as it feels good, not forced. A few more breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, slowly we rise, take it up. And exhale, we extend through the front leg, flex the foot, a bit of balance here, arms go back. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, back, amazing. Last one, inhale, up. And exhale, we going back, bringing those hands onto the mat. Yeah, exactly that. And just softening a little bit deeper. Dropping then eventually those hips onto the back heel. Again, if that doesn't suit you, you can take the foot out, guide that sole of the foot into your left inner thigh. I see some of you are taking this option, which is beautiful. And then again, just try to soften as far as you like. And just breathing, taking your time, being present with those physical sensations, no matter how deep they are. Beautiful. And we take one last breath. And we exhale. If you have the right knee out and the foot in, you can just cross over the shins and come to find your downward facing dog. If you're sitting on your heel, just walk yourself forward and take it straight back, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. And in this moment, let's just bend our knees quite generously so we can melt the belly closer to the thighs. Sit bones are pointing up high. Arms are straight. Breathing out. And one more inhale. And exhale. Amazing. Slowly from here, shift your weight forward into high plank, shoulders, elbows, wrists stack on top. And then we just drop the knees down and we bend those elbows to come fully onto the mat. Hands can just be somewhere around the edges of your mat. We inhale and lift the head up, lift the chest, squeeze the glutes for your cobra. Exhale, ripple it down. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, ripple everything down. Inhale, rise. And exhale, we release. Now take your left arm, kind of cactus the arm out. Bend your elbow 90 degrees with the right arm. You push the floor away. So you bring your weight onto that left shoulder. It's quite a deep stretch, this one. So take your time, take it slow. Deep, smooth breaths. Amazing. And one more inhale. Not overdoing it. And exhale, we slowly come back. Take it into the other side. Bend the right elbow. Push the floor away with your left hand and bring that weight onto the right shoulder. Eyes can be closed so you can then better connect with the body. Sensations will be different on each side, so it's nice to observe that. Amazing. And then slowly, we're going to come back onto the bellies. Again, bringing those hands just around the sides of the mat, pushing the floor away. We rise, opening up through the heart. Elbows can come a little bit out for this one. Squeeze those glutes. And exhale, release everything down. Now bring those arms behind your back. We interlock the hands there. We push the hands towards the feet, lifting the chest, lifting the head. And this time we just hold it here for 5. So a little bit more active. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale to release. Well done. Hands underneath the shoulders. Let's find our upward facing dog. So we lift the hips, we lift the knees, toes and tuck. Squeeze the glutes, shoulders down. Lots of cues here. And then slowly find your way back. Downward facing dog. A deep inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in and out. All right, raise those heels and walk your feet forward towards the front of the mat. From here, heavy upper body. We're gonna slowly come into standing. So just rolling our bodies up Taking the arms up towards the sky, we breathe in, lifting the right knee. We slowly take the right foot behind us. Roughly the foot lands at 45 degrees. Take your arms behind your back, interlace the hands here. Open up through the chest a little bit more. And then sending the belly towards the front thigh, we fold. So we're going for a lovely shoulder stretch. And of course, the left hamstring here. So go as far as you like. Again, doesn't have to be anything too extreme, too far. If you notice that your back is really rounded, just come up a little bit. Amazing. And one last breath. Breathing out. Inhale, we slowly rise, arms to the sky, and we just change the position of the back foot at 90 degrees. Arms out wide. Take a breath here. And now hinging through the waist forward, we're coming into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Your left hand can rest next to your left ankle, right arm up. Looking towards that right hand. Deep breaths. Grounding through both feet. Wonderful. And one more inhale. Exhale. All right, slowly we rise and we bend the front knee here. Warrior two. So taking a breath here. And then we flip the front palm and we reverse the warrior. Expansion through the left side of the body. Make sure you're not collapsing too much through that right side. Imagine as though you're leaning on a big inflatable beach ball. So we're creating space across the left side. Amazing. A few more breaths. Keep the front knee bent. Last inhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, we windmill the hands down and frame the foot. Right knee drops onto the floor. Now listen carefully. The right foot is going to go over to the left. And our left knee is going to travel in front of the right knee. So we're crossing over, right? And then we're going to sit back. If something didn't work out along the way, you can just obviously come into this in your own time manually. So we have the left leg at the top. If for some reason, you're feeling quite tight, you can just extend the bottom leg. This will make life a little bit easier. All right, so wherever you are, you can either sit up nice and tall or give yourself a little bit of a fold forward. So then we're accessing those outer hips, which I'm sure they're tight for all of us. And in moments like these, I just like to close my eyes and just sit with that discomfort for a moment. Knowing that each breath will bring me something new. That which each exhale will allow me to soften further. Beautiful. So we take one deep breath in, breathing into the back side of the body. Exhale. Beautiful. Slowly pushing the floor away. We're going to come out, guiding our feet in front. Hands behind your back, fingers pointing towards those hips. Let's find reverse tabletop. Send the hips as high as you like. If your neck is happy, you can relax it back. Opening up through our throat channel. Inviting space. Beautiful. Keep pressing the feet and the hands into the floor. One last breath. Exhale. Slowly send those hips down. Cross over the shins, hands in front. We come back to downward facing dog. Nice and slow. Again, just a moment or a few to go a little bit into a freestyle wiggle, freestyle downward dog stretch, bending those knees, turning and twisting, whatever you like. Maybe again revisiting as you bend those knees quite generously, allowing the belly to land towards the thighs. And one last breath wherever you are, whatever that you're doing. We breathe out. From here, heels go up as high as you can. Walk those feet forward. And again, with that rounded back, relaxed neck, we slowly roll up. Amazing. And then reaching the arms up to the sky, lifting the left knee up. We send the left leg back, not too far, bringing the foot at roughly 45 degrees. This time you can hold on to either your wrist, your elbows. Inhale, open up through the chest a little bit more. And exhale with that straight spine. And pause if you begin to round. We go into this pyramid pose. Breathing, doesn't matter where you are. What matters is that you are here doing it. Moving your body, creating space, being present. Beautiful. Last breath. And then inhale, takes you back up, arms to the sky. Exhale, just shift your back foot at 90 degrees. Arms out wide, take a breath. Hinge through the, shift through the waist forward. And your right hand is gonna just land next to that right ankle. Make sure that your left shoulder doesn't drop on your face too much. So just bring awareness there. And if that happens, just open up a little bit more. Arm is straight up, yeah? Breathing in, rotating a bit more. Amazing. Last breath, doing really well. And then inhale, we come up, bending the front knee, warrior two. Not for long, take a breath. Flip the front palm and take your right arm up and back. Extension through the right side of the body. Again, whenever we sit at desks, we lean more into one side. And then those muscles there get really short, get really tight. So now it's all about space, lengthening. Amazing. And one last breath. Inhale to come up. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Bring the left knee onto the floor. Send that left foot over to the right a little bit more. And so that right knee then can shift and land in front of the left. And then we sit back. Again, if something didn't make sense or the legs got tangled somewhere along the way, just sit down. You can start by extending the bottom leg, bringing the other, and then finding your option. And so wherever you are, sitting up nice and tall, and maybe going into a little bit of a fold, so you choose. Eyes closed if you like. Try and lengthen your exhalation. Amazing. And we take one more deep breath in. And we breathe out. Amazing. Slowly from here, stretching out through the back, taking those legs out in front. Now you can repeat the same reverse tabletop with the knees bent, or if you have your legs stretched out and you would like to try this reverse plank. So hands behind your back, lifting your hips up, feet ground towards the earth. We relax the head back and we hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release those hips down. Reach the arms up to the sky. Flex your feet. Inhale. And exhale, hinging from the hips. We fold forward, relaxing the head down. Letting it go. Amazing. And one last deep breath in. Exhale. From here, slowly rolling yourself up. Right leg stays extended. Our left knee is going to come in. And then we open that knee out to the side. I'll face the camera. And you can, in fact, move that knee a little bit further out, giving yourself more space right here. And from here, first, going in for a twist. So twist towards that bent knee, your left side. Flex the right foot. Take your left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, lean towards that extended leg. Doesn't matter how far. It's not about reaching the toes. Try to just really feel that left side expanding. This is what we want. Great. As you inhale now, targeting that breath into the side. Breathing out. Beautiful. And then next inhalation takes you back up. We'll extend the leg to the side, going into this pancake before we come back into the other side. So you can just make sure that you're sitting comfortably. So I always just sort of raise the flesh out of the sit bones a little bit. That allows my hips to come a bit more forward, to tilt more forward. Yep, and then you can just land your hands wherever they land. And just with that breath, maybe you're able to go a little small millimeter forward. This is a tough one. Our hips are not used to this. So just be kind to yourself. No force. And just loving awareness for our body. Amazing. If it feels good for you to move a little bit to the left side, then back through the middle and over to the right side, you can do so. I love inviting people to explore and explore what feels good in their bodies. Amazing. So slowly we push the floor away so we can rise into that seated position again, allowing the right foot to come in again, just making sure you leave enough space in front. Twist over to the right side. Take the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, leaning towards that left side. Again, making sure that the right armpit and the shoulder doesn't drop on your face. So we still want to continue with that rotation. Yeah, because it's probably much easier to just drop the arm down, touch the toes, but we're losing what we're trying to achieve, right? So keep that arm up. Doesn't matter how far it is from the toes. Beautiful. And then your next inhalation takes you back up. And exhale, we cross over the shins, hands in front of the mat. Downward facing dog, stepping the feet back. Again, either movement or stillness. See what works better for you in your body. Last deep breath in. Great. And let's just soften the knees over to the mat. We're slowly going to make our way onto our backs. So you can just come into seated, bring the feet on the floor. Either holding onto the thighs or doing this a bit more actively, we descend down. And before we settle for that final resting pose where we'll just explore that mystery of our breaths, let's just guide those knees in a little bit, hugging them in. And just as we did these eagle pretzel-y like arms at the beginning, we're just going to do the same thing with the legs. So take the right leg over the left, raise your hips a little bit, shift them over to the right, and allow the knees to drop to the left. Relax the right arm over to the side. And just feel, breathe and feel. Amazing. And taking one more breath here. Breathing out. Slowly reaching your knees back through the center, untangling the legs, changing the sides, left leg over the right. Lift your hips, move them over to the left a bit, and then your knees drop to the right. The left arm opens up. And here you can just scan your face. And as you do, relaxing each part of that face. Softening through the muscles. Amazing. Take that deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Beautiful. And then slowly take the legs out, back. And we'll extend here the legs over to the opposite corners of our mats. This is a time where you can grab a blanket, a cushion, whatever that you need to really settle comfortably. Then relaxing, one hand onto the belly, one hand towards the heart. And connecting with your heart, connecting with that inner knowing. being grateful for your body being here. Remind yourself of your intention. And maybe with this breath work, there's something that you'd like to release or let go of today. So you can acknowledge that desire. You can acknowledge that intention. And now I invite you to take a deep breath in through the nose. Feeling the belly balloon out, and exhale through the mouth. In through the nose. In through the nose. As though all the way up to the crown of the head, and you release. Think of a wave coming in and out. In and we continue with our own pace. In in out in out in out. Continuous breath without any breaks, without any pause. If it feels comfortable to keep your hands as they are, of course you can. Otherwise, you can also allow them to drop to the sides, palms facing up. Or if you want this feeling of grounding, of giving, of letting go equally, letting go into the earth, you can keep those palms facing down. And just continue to breathe. Same simple breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In. Not overthinking it, just trusting your body, trusting the life force that is within you. Last 5 breaths. Two. And 1. And exhale, leaving a little bit of air, around 1/3 of the air in your lungs, and we hold. Feel how alive you are. Feeling that energy. Energy awakening. A shift happening. Moving through things that no longer serves us. And building that awareness. And then when you're ready, take a deep breath in through the nose and hold it at the top after you inhale. As you hold it, try and relax the body. Don't tense. And slowly exhale, release. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And slowly exhale through the mouth, creating a little tube with your lips. Elongating that exhalation, making it long. 2 more breaths like this, deeply in through the nose. Creating a little tube with your lips, we exhale. One more breath in through the nose. And again, through that little tube, we exhale. And we're going into our second round. So same technique, deep breath in through the nose, belly expanding, breathing all the way to the top of the head. Exhale, let go through the mouth, not overthinking the exhalation. Let go through the mouth. Inhale. Your body knows what it needs to do. Trust the process. Trust the guidance. Continue on. As you inhale, as you breathe so deeply, you might feel this slightly burning sensation through your nostrils. That is quite natural. Embrace that and continue to breathe. Certain cramps or tightness in your fingers might come up as though your fingers are curling into a fist. Let that happen. That is natural. And we go last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, leaving a little bit of air, and then we hold. Relax through your feet. Relax through your legs, through your hips. Let the body melt. And equally connect with this space that is all around you, above you, and then underneath you. Soften the jaw, the cheeks, the forehead, and the eyes. Let your awareness expand. We are limitless. Only our mind creates these certain boundaries. Puts those limits. And then when you're ready, take a deep breath in through the nose and hold it at the top, holding the breath. Let your body is relaxed. And then when you're ready, just slowly exhale. A deep breath in through the nose. Creating a little tube with our lips, we exhale. Inhale through the nose. We exhale. And once more, in through the nose. We exhale. And we're going to go for one more round. A deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. All of those answers are within. With each breath, we are unlocking those doors, getting rid of those locks. That inner knowledge is there. We've just lost the key to access it for a long time. Just breathe, continue to breathe, continue with that rhythm. And last 5, make it nice and deep, perhaps the deepest breaths yet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let go, keeping a little bit of air in those lungs, and we hold. You are here. You are fully present. You are connected. And nothing else and no one else can take that power away from you. Bathe in your own power. Bathe in your strength. Bathe in this knowledge. You can hold here for a little bit longer, or if you want to inhale, inhale and hold the breath at the top, keeping the body relaxed and still. And then exhale, slowly letting it all go. And we'll rest here in our Shavasana. Take a deep inhale in through the nose. And let go. Softly begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. And just take it all very, very slow and easy. You can bend your knees, guiding your knees in towards the chest. rolling onto your right side. Still with those eyes closed if you can. Slowly rise into that comfortable seated position. Connect with your heart again. Remind yourself of your intention. Maybe something has been shifted. Whatever the experience, just thank yourself for showing up. So let us guide our hands together into Anjali Mudra next to the heart center. Honoring this practice, all of those teachers who came before us. Honoring the space and each other. I send you all my love. Thank you for being here. Namaste.